So, what is a virtual hygienist and how can I help you in clinic and your patients? Well, firstly, I am a registered dental hygienist and therapist. I also have a certificate in oral health education and you can find me on the GDC register. I also treat people clinically as well. But what I've found over the years of experience I have is that a lot of the treatment that patients require is us advising them on how they can prevent their dental disease, how they can prevent that nice little filling becoming a great big filling, becoming a root canal treatment and a crown, and then eventually becoming an extraction. Ideally, we want to prevent that from happening and sending our patients away with nothing but a sticker and a well done. But I understand that's not always the case. I love educating patients around dental disease and getting those results with them. But I understand that there isn't always the time for that. The patients aren't always attending your clinic with their thinking brain online. They're too anxious about the treatment they're about to receive or that numb feeling that they've got post-treatment. You know, there's lots of things that in the surgery that just aren't conducive to conveying advice to our patients, particularly around prevention. Now, for some clinicians, you just don't enjoy giving that advice, which is perfectly understandable. You'd rather spend your time earning your money doing the clinical treatment, and I get that. You know, for some people, we're not that keen on communicating with our patients too much, and that's okay, but you're also aware that your patients do need that attention as well, because it's not acceptable not to advise our patients on how to brush their teeth, why their gums are bleeding, that really they should see the hygienist. You know, we all have those patients who are very resistant to seeing a hygienist. I can help with those patients because I can help them to understand why they need to see a hygienist and help them to see the value in that treatment. So that's where a virtual hygienist can really help you. Obviously, I cannot do any clinical treatment virtually. I can't diagnose, I can't do a checkup. I will not be taking that work from you. However, I can work alongside you to help your patient get the best from their treatment and help them to leave feeling like they're in control of their own mouth and that they can look after all that work that you have provided for them. So using a virtual hygienist can free up your time in clinic. It can give you peace of mind knowing that your patients are being well advised and educated around dental disease prevention. You know, you can prove that because your patient has signed up to an appointment with me, and hopefully you will start seeing those improvements in the patient's mouth. So if a patient does decide to book with me, they will have an appointment where we can go through what their problems are and I can advise them on their next steps. I won't be able to diagnose, as I say, and I won't be able to prescribe for them. So it may be that there are times when I need to re-refer them back to yourselves. However, what I can do is talk to them about why their gums are bleeding, why they keep needing new fillings every time they go to the dentist. They can ask those questions during their appointment and I can point them in the right direction. They will also, after their appointment, have access to a library of videos, a course that I've created called A Guide to Maintaining a Healthy Mouth. And in those videos, I will cover all aspects of the common dental diseases and how they can, what the common causes are and how your patients can prevent those themselves. So, using a virtual hygienist will take the pressure off you in surgery and also help with that little nagging feeling, oh, this patient really isn't understanding what I'm saying, oh, I couldn't get through to that patient about brushing their teeth, or I didn't have time to treat that patient as I wanted to in terms of prevention. So yeah, go ahead, get your patients booked in with me, and hopefully you will see the improvements in their mouths too, and you can look at a mouth that is plaque free with no bleeding gums, and it will make your checkups a lot easier and your treatments. Okay, take care for now, and I look forward to working with you.